So today's our topic is stopping by woods on a snowy evening. This is the title of the poem, and the poet named Robert Frost who composed this poem. The name of the poet is Robert Frost, and he composed the poem entitled, that one is Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Okay, my dear student, stand up. What is the name of the poem?
By Robert Frost.
Yes, you are right. Now, my dear student, tell me what is the topic of the poem?
Stopping by words on a snow evening.
Yes, stopping by woods on a snowy evening. Let's go through the poem, stanza by stanza here. Here is what the first stanza. Thank you, Sidon. The first stanza. Whose woods these are? I think I know. His horse is in the village. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. So, the time is what? Evening. The time is evening. What is the condition of the evenings there? Snow falling. It means that the temperature is below minus there 0 degree. And which area there? So woods. Woods means forest, jungle there. So, and what action is done by the poet there? Stop. So stopping there. So to stop in the woods means jungle in the evening time. So the temperature is what? Below the minus there. So to stop in such a condition in the woods, I think that this is a very dangerous for us there, for us. So the first, what is the meaning of the first stanza? What the poet wants to give you the message about the what? Information about the first stanza is that the poet is telling you, I know very well who is the owner of this woods, this forest. I know very well who is the owner of this woods, forest, but now at present he is not here. He is not here at the present. I am taking the advantage of what? His woods there. Taking the advantage of his woods means the beautiful scenarios of the woods. Beautiful scenarios of the woods. The woods that now fill up with the snow. Bright. Snow means what? Bright. Shining. And I am taking the advantage. I am enjoying there. I am getting the enjoyment here. So this is the meaning of the first stanza. Now the second stanza is what? To stop without a farmhouse near between the woods and the frozen lake, darkest evening of the year. So the poets that what? Telling you that my little horse must think it cool. So he is there with his horse. He is there with his horse. His friend is what? Horse. And his horse that asking the questions. Something going inside the mind of the horse there. That the poet think that so something must go inside my horse mind there. But to stop without a farmhouse near between the woods and the frozen lake. What is the conditions? One side there is what? woods, forest. That one is very densey. That one is very densey. And another side there is what? Lake. Lake. That one is a fill up with what? A snow. So it means that the temperature is very low and winter seasons and feeling very that cold there, that body is shaking there. And farmhouse means the house which is for stopping, which is for the farmer there. So no any farmhouse is there. So it symbolizes that if there is a houses, it means that there must be some people. No houses means no people. So he is alone there. He is alone in the forest. Only with him there is a horse there. With him there is horse there. And the darkest evening of the year. So in that year, so that is very dark. Dark means the environment is very dangerous. One thing is what? Minus temperatures, snow is falling, it is the time of the evening, the sun is ready to set down, darkest became there. And another side there is what? Beautiness of the natures there, beautiness of the beautiful scenarios of the natures. The mind is telling, so it is very dangerous. It is very dangerous to stop in such a situation, but the heart is telling, take the advantage of the beautiness of the natures there. Something goes inside the mind of the little horse that the poet realized there. Now, he gives means what? The horse. Horse gives his harness bell a shake. So you get that there is a bell in the neck of the what? So horse. And the horse is shaking, moving his neck to concentrate the mind of the poet. So the poet what? So poet is getting the enjoyment. So attracted toward the what? Natures there. So harness bell to shake. Why? Why the horse is shaking the bell? To ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and dawning play. What is the condition? So the horse is asking the questions to the masters there, whether my masters is getting the mistakes or having the mistakes or doing the mistakes by stopping in the what? Forest, woods there. Is it mistakes there? In such scenarios, yes, there is a beautiness. There is the beautiness of the nature. It does not mean that. So you will go in the what? Danger there. You will go in the danger. It is not good. It is not good. So we have to think there properly. So whether it is a right to stop or not there. So the horse is what? Asking me, my masters make some mistakes to stop in such a situation. There is only the presence of the what? Winds. There is only the presence of the wind and some of the leaves going hither and thither that create a sound. Not more than that there is. So now the last stanza is telling that the woods are lovely, dark and deep. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep. And miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. The first two lines of the last stanza is telling you that what? So describe the beautiness, natural environment, natural scenarios of the woods. There is no any doubt. The wood is not lovely. Wood is lovely. We have to love it. We have to love it. But it is also very dark. It is also very dark and deep. If you go there too, then you will not return from there. You will not return back from there. So please use your mind. Use your mind. but I have promises to keep. I have given a lot of promises to others, like others, parents, friends, wife, children, and students, neighbors. All of them we have given a lot of promises. What type of promises? The promises like what? So miles to go before I sleep. Yes, sleep means what? Die. Death. Before the death, I have to clear, I have to fulfill the desire of my parents, desire of my wife, desire of my children and neighbors and nation and their society. So everyone have some, but everyone has some expectations from me that I promises them to complete my promises. To complete my promises, I have to leave this beautiness of the forest and to go away. Thank you. This is too much for today. Okay.
ঠিক আছে